Hey everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. This video I'm going to be setting up my dashboard planner for the week of October 10th to the 16th. I don't have the page over here because, as I've said a few times, I'm going with blackout spreads for the month of October, so I don't have to frankenplan, I can just put my left page right on the back of here. The theme I'm going with is brought to us by the challenge that I run. It is associated with the Facebook group that I'm one of the admins of, the Happy Planning Tips and Tricks group on Facebook. It's Happy Planning, not Happy Planner, so any planner is fine. You don't have to use a Happy Planner. And the challenge is HPTNT Challenge, so that stands for Happy Planning Tips and Tricks Challenge. And one of our options for this week is bad medicine. And so, you know, it doesn't have to be Halloween related. It could be, you know, the song, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, you know, allergies, nurses, doctors, anything along those lines. But I definitely was thinking potions. I just watched Hocus Pocus 1 and 2, and oh my goodness, I'm so excited for this one. So let's get started. I have pulled this sheet of scrapbook paper from the new, so if you watched my unboxings that I've posted, my fall and Halloween, I've got 2 so far, well 3 if you count Planners Anonymous, but in one of them, and I'll figure out which one and I will link it in the cards up above, I showed you all this paper pad which I got at Joann's here recently. They do still have it. I was just there a day or 2 ago and they still had it, and this page of paper is in there. So what I want to do is show you a different way to do little hidden doors in your planner. So you may remember this spread I did back in August. Again, I will link it in the cards up above, the video for this, but basically I put a whole piece of scrapbook paper on here, and then I have my hidden secret room mystery bookshelf. So I have all these little flappy doors you can open up to find all the stuff that's in the spread. So that's definitely one way to do it. We're going to do a different way today. So what I'm going to do, I want the ones that are potion-y. So obviously poison isn't a potion, but this one, sweet and spicy pickled wing of bat for all your spell and potion needs. So we're going to take this one, I think, Oil of Snake, Shake Well, Miracle Elixir. If that doesn't sound like bad medicine, I don't know what does. And this one, Magic Potion, it says freshly brewed potions and elixirs. So I'm going to grab my paper trimmer and cut those out. I mean, there are other ones I could definitely use, but I like those 3. I love green. Green's my favorite color, so I feel like I could do black and green on this one. So looking for here, this one is a straight line. If I cut here, I won't cut anything in half. If I start with this cut, I'll cut a bunch of these in half. So usually they design these well, in that you can find a place to cut that isn't going to ruin anything. So I'm just going to thread the needle here. There we go. And then we can cut off this one now. I could definitely use that one, cobweb powder. But A, I don't really like spiders, and B, I really want kind of a liquid-like potion, so. Okay, so there's one. The next one I want these 2. So again, I can cut straight across here without cutting anything in half, but if I cut here first, I ruin some stuff, so. So what I can do is basically, instead of just tape runnering these on, which I could do, actually, I didn't know there was white on the back of that. I want to trim that off. Let's trim that off. So I could just taper runner these right on, but then I don't have any room for any of my functional stuff. So what I can do, I've pulled a bunch of different dark washi tapes, Halloween-y washi tapes. These 2 are vertical, and then these 5 are horizontal. So I've got, this one actually could go vertical or horizontal. This one says trick or treat, happy Halloween. So what you can do, instead of tape runnering them on, is put washi tape here and more washi tape, and then bend the washi tape, fold the washi tape in half and put more washi tape here, and you've just created a flap. So that's what we're gonna do. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna arrange them. So I think I want this one maybe over here. Let's see how we can arrange them. So I always do my 2 to-do lists and then my habit trackers. So I don't know if the other thing is, depending on how I tape them on there, they can overlap each other, you know? So I thought habit trackers under this one and my 2 big to-do lists under these 2. And if I move this one over here close to the punches, it can still flip up without touching them and being in my way, and I can still fit October over here. So if that one flips up like that, then this one can either flip up or it could flip out, and they can overlap each other a little bit. So if this one flips out, see, I've got my, let's see, my vertical washi tapes for that one. And then this one could flip, it can flip this way, it can flip down. It can flip up too, because it'll clear this one. So I think, because I think like that. And then, you know, for part of the week I can have this one on top. For part of the week I can have this one on top because of the way I'm going to tape them on there. So let's just go ahead and get started. The other thing, so I definitely want to use the vertical ones for this one. That just looks so cool, black on black. And then I thought this was fun. So this is wine and coffee. These are both Simply Gilded washi tapes, but I mean, technically they're potions, right? I mean, elixirs. So I thought I could use those for one of them. This is also Simply Gilded. This is a scallop washi. So I thought actually I could maybe use this too. Since it's got hearts cut out, I don't know if I want to go sideways, but I actually could definitely use this on the outside and then use one of these on the inside. Maybe I'll do that actually. Let's do that. Okay, so first things first, let's get these all on here. I'm trying to decide. No, I think I need to leave them kind of the way they were. So, all right, so let's start with this one right up here. Tucked in close to the discs, but not up against them, you know. And then the other thing I did was pull, now it's gonna have to come down low enough that the washi tape doesn't hang off the edge, especially this washi tape, which is super delicate, right? It's got all the holes. So I need a second piece of washi tape on the inside because this one's so fragile, I'm afraid it'll rip. So, and then I'm gonna use a Girl Boss Anna overlay tape over here to put October on, just like I did last week. I'm gonna try to stick with green as much as possible. Let's go ahead and put this on right in the corner just to make sure it'll fit. All right, now if I put this one here, yeah, that'll work. And I actually can put that over the washi tape if I need to. So let's peel this up. These are meant to be peeled up, by the way. So I am a rep for Girl Boss Anna. If you put in JUDI10, Judi10, as your coupon code, you will get 10% off. And she does have an advent calendar coming for Christmas. So actually, let's see, the pre-order time frame for that will be over by the time this video posts. But she will have extras that you can order at some point as well. So, all right. So I am just looking at where I can cut in between a couple of hearts. And it looks like right here for this one. And then also if you comment Judi on your order, so there's a place on your order for comments. If you comment Judi, you will get my free sampler of the four of the five greens from the Sea Glass collection of overlay tapes. So I didn't stick it down very hard, but there we go. And put that down over top, perfect. Now, like I said, I want to definitely come inside this, flip it open, and reinforce it with a second piece of washi. So let's see here. What if I go with early? This makes me feel like it's morning, it's early in the day. So let's go with this very sciencey. I'm a chemical engineer for those of you that are new. And so I love, like, this is like the periodic table of coffee. I love that. So we're going to put that on the inside. And I'm just going to leave that messy rip. Why not? About half and half. All right, so this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut. Well, that looks kind of like a cauldron, doesn't it? That pot of coffee there. Doesn't that look kind of like a cauldron? So let's keep that. Let's rip it there. Again, just a little bit of a messy rip. I'm just going to put it half on, half off. Just another fun little surprise hiding on the inside there. So press that down nice and hard. There we go. So now I've got my flap. And I can have a to-do list under there. Okay, next one, let's do this one down low here. Same kind of thing. I'm just going to speed it up. I'm going to tape this one on here, and I think I'll put wine under this one because it's another horizontal one that I have. Okay, there's two. And then the last one I want to put vertical. And actually, it's not going to work because it's going to hit that one, isn't it? Darn it. Actually, it can if I put it over top. Over top of that one, under this one. So the only other thing I could do would be to tape this one so it flips down. Maybe I need to do that. Let's see if I can get these off. So I'm just gonna, I peeled up a tiny little bit of the black on this. So I'm gonna do two things. I'm going to put just a tiny little dot of glue there to help glue that flap back down. This is just a Zig memory system. It's just a squeeze and roll. It's a ballpoint pen that spits out glue, basically. I will link this in the description box. But that glues down my little flap. And then if I just color over that with a dark gray pen, or a black pen, it'll hide that white. So this is just a generic black pen. I mean, you can still tell something was going on there, but I don't care. It's okay. These are all supposed to look old and distressed anyway, right? And so then if I put this one here, so one more time, I'm going to speed it up. I'm just going to go ahead and use the heart washi. I'm going to go ahead and use it sideways. I don't care. And then, let's see, a vertical. Should I put the purple one in there since I don't have any potions yet? And I had coffee and wine, and they're all drinks. Yeah, let's do that. This one is from last year's Halloween from Archer and Olive. And it's purple. I wish it was green because I am going with green as my main color for this. But since it's on the inside of this box, it's going to be okay. I think this washi, if I remember correctly, I think it glows in the dark, actually. I've never tested that, but there. Okay, so there I have my three secret doors, all potions. I love it. All right, so we need to go ahead then and put the functional stuff on the inside. So let's go ahead and use 3 of these. For a functional word, I do have room. And the other thing is, since this is pretty solid and black, I actually could put stuff up there too if I wanted. Let's move it in enough that it doesn't show outside the card. So what's inside there is completely and totally hidden. So this one's going to come to here. So all my habit trackers need to fit inside that. That's okay. I can make it work. And normally I don't need a functional sticker for habits, but I'm going to put one there. Why not? Awesome. All right, let me grab my functional words. All right, actually I decided, I changed my mind. What I'm going to do is I've got a micro perm, a Sakura micro perm. So this is basically an ultra fine permanent marker. I'm just going to go ahead and write what these are on here. So this is going to be filming. This one is for my habit trackers. I'm just going to write, well, let's see. So this is going to be themes. And then I was thinking habits or bad habits, or let's just go with habits. While we're here, I'm going to grab an October just like I did last week. I'm going to grab one of the clear Octobers from Mojo Jojo Plans. So far, so good. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. The next thing I have, this is one of my bingo dot markers, you know, clean color dot markers. This one is in a metallic green. So one of the things I can do, I also then have my Milky Pop, Pentel Milky Pop in green. This is for writing on blackout spreads. So what I can do is for my 3 habit trackers, I can put 7 dots on here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's just going to fit. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 3 habit trackers behind this door. And I'm going to go ahead and put my bullet points from my to-do lists inside these, all using this, and I'll be right back. All right, so that's all had a chance to dry. Let's work on the other side now for a bit. So fold these all shut. How fun is that? All right, so I'm going to speed it up again. I know there's a lot of speeding up on blackout spreads, but it is what it is. So what I need to do is draw in my grid. So I'm going to start with that. I'm just going to use my green pen. Light pressure works best when you're doing this. The ink flows a lot better if you use really light pressure. And make sure you pick up your straight edge and wipe it each time, otherwise you can smear. All right, next I need to do my days of the week. All right, next I need to do my days of the week. So I can do the same thing I did here last week, which is to grab the same sticker book and go with these, or I can change it up a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do like this. I'll do my days here on the green, and then we'll figure something else out for the for my stat boxes. So normally I put my stat boxes there. Although if I put this on there, does it come down too far? No, it doesn't. I have plenty of room underneath. All right, so I'm going to speed it up while I go ahead and put 7 of these on so that I have a place to stick my day of the week and its number. And I'm going to pull those out of the same book that I got my October out of, the Mojo Jojo Plans Dated book. Sometimes those stickers are a little bit hard to get off. That's why I use the super pointy tweezers. So, and I did decide to put this up here. I'm going to grab that same permanent pen and just write videos up here like I did over here. I use that box to write which video is posting which day on Facebook. So I'm going to grab the bingo marker again and put my dots on here that I like to have 5 to 6 dots, and this is where I list what I'm posting to social media each day. And then I'm going to use the fine end of this. So it's two-ended. This end is a bullet point. I'm just going to write my days of the week in here. Since this is bad medicine, I pulled some stickers that have like different potions and whatnot. So one of the things I could do, since I normally put this over here and write right on it, this week I'm going to do the opposite. I have it over there, so I'll just use my pen to write in my stats, but I want to put something on there to bookend that space, to kind of define that space, that's where it's going to go. So this is from this year from Michaels, and those are big. I was going to say it's got some potion bottles, but those are too big, I think. This one is from last year from Michaels. So I'm just looking for smaller, like little potion bottles, preferably in green. We'll see. I might have to pause this and take another look through my stickers. I think I do. Well, there's some. Some of them are small-ish. So I couldn't find anything else. So we're just going to have to pick through these and make them work. So the bigger problem is going to be in here, where I can't go, I don't have this extra edge space. So let's pick the smallest ones to put here. Like this little, the beakers and the test tubes. This one's a little test tube, and I can let it go up past, like into this space here, I think. I can use some of these too. This one's kind of small. Let's use this one. Maybe if I let it stick up a little bit. I think this guy is way too big too. I love it, but I think it's just way too big. Maybe we could put it down. Let's put it down here in the corner actually. That's covering up that bottom dot, but I don't care because I don't actually usually use it. Okay, let's switch gears a little bit and get like, so this is wing of bat. So if I had a bat or a snake or a frog, those could be like the ingredients, the beetles in the potions. So let's just go ahead and put potion ingredients on here. Like there are bats. There's a beetle. Oh, here we go. Oh, I like this. Look at all the green. Sage is very common in like witchcrafty stuff. Let's put that there. Let's put this short fat mushroom here. I want another mushroom. Let's put another mushroom up there. Ooh, ooh. Look at those. Those are fun. One more for right there. Oh, look at this one, says toxic on it. Right there it says toxic. Let's put that on there. Okay, I still need something for right there. Ooh, there's a spider. But it's in a circle and none of the rest of them are in circles. I need a cup of coffee, but what if I did a potion there instead of a cup of coffee? Is there a small enough one, or one that looks kind of like, this looks like a cup of coffee, doesn't it? Kind of, sort of. How much room does that take up? Okay, it takes up like the whole box, but I don't need to write all the way over to there. So that's quite the cup of coffee I got for next week. Okay, one more thing. One more something for right there. I feel like I want a moth or a butterfly or something. Wasn't there a page? Here we go. Let's put a moth on there. I like this blue one. It looks pretty dangerous. What is it about butterflies are good, but moths are potion Halloween-y stuff, you know? I don't understand that. Okay, so this side's pretty full. I had thought maybe I could cut these off and put on here, maybe weekend banner-esque, but I think they're too big. So let's skip that. This side is good, but I feel like I want a little something somewhere, so maybe. And the other thing is I can put something in here. Let's put some of these on there. These are from last year too. I don't really have any foil anywhere, so I don't know if I want to get into those. But let's see what's in here. Toxic elixir. Extra bitter poison. Witch's brew. Ooh. Okay, so there are 3 copies of that sheet. So there's 3 copies of this sheet. Black Cat's Curse. Ooh, Bone Rejuvenation Tonic. Look at that. And undistilled beetle juice. I like that. Oh, it's not gonna fit. Darn it. Nope. Well, they can go up here. I kind of wanted it to show though. It's okay if the corner is covered, so let's just squeeze it in right here. There. That's good. That works. Okay, what about something for here? I like this. Let's go with Tonic Elixir or Witch's Brew. Elixir. This is all about potions. Let's go with the Elixir. So it's like some kind of traveling salesman's. What were those old-timey snake oil salesmen? I could put something there, but it won't show. And then I could also, like I said, put stuff here on the insides. Maybe I put some of these foiled ones inside, just for me to see. If you know where I got these, let me know. I suspect they might have been Toxic Tonic. I suspect they might have been a, well, Hobby Lobby doesn't usually have this stuff. Maybe Martha Stewart, maybe it's from Joann's from a couple years ago. At your own risk. I like that. There. Okay, and then pick your poison. Let's put that at the very top, like at the very beginning. Pick your poison. Special brew. And last but not least, how about, I don't like spiders, so let's put spider venom because it's inside, so I won't see it very often. Spider venom, there we go. All right, and then anything else for inside. This one's pretty full. I could put something above it there. Just some of these little small, like, you know, the symbol for poison has the skull. Potent poison. Okay, that one's done. I kind of want something. I've got all this space here. How about like caution? I feel like I'm decorating this spread twice because I can put all this stuff underneath and on the back flaps, so that's super fun. Something down here in this corner because I have corners, you know. Witchcrafted. That's enough stuff. So the only thing I'm considering is cutting these corners off because A, I don't need them, and B, that way I will get rid of that where I messed it up. Let's do it. I'm just gonna eyeball about a 45-degree angle. Hopefully I don't regret it. There. Nope, I don't regret that at all. And then do I want to do the same thing with this one? I think just this edge, because that one's taped down, but I think this edge I could do the same thing. These have a design all the way to the corner. So there we go. It's done. That's it. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff out on my desk. Okay, let's put it in my planner. It's going to look awesome on those poison green glow-in-the-dark discs. So like here I have my day and date over the black, and then I write, you can see I write my stat information on the blackout washi tape, die cut washi tape. Here I've got the opposite. I've got my day and date on the tape, and then I'll write my stats in this space right on the blackout. So there we go. There is my Bad Medicine Witch's Brew blackout spread with my secret hidden information doors there. So I hope you like this video. I hope it encourages you to try some fun stuff. If you can't try super fun, creepy, crazy stuff during the month of October for Halloween, when else can you try it? I ask you, when else? So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.